Oops. Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today it's Sunday and I'm live. I'm just trying to sort out what I can see on my other device. And I think the lighting's a bit...
Chase is the digital bank that helps you unlock your money's potential, so you can manage your spending with in-app budgeting tools.
Well, nothing's changed. I forget to take the volume off the other one. So if you're here, say hello. I will find you eventually. Let me see. Oh. Still wants to keep showing me the video I was watching before I decided I would get on with getting my live organised. What do I need? Me. I need to find me. View my channel. Voila! I have found my desk. Hi, good morning, New Zealand. Hi, Anne. Okay, right. I'm going to sit down because I don't know what's going on here. Now, I know that sometimes have changed for other people overnight, so I'm really not sure who might join us and who might not, because the timings are different in the USA. I think some states have done daylight savings. Here in the UK, we don't do daylight savings until the end of March, so it will always be different. Anywho, hi everyone, happy Sunday. I've not got a clue what's going to happen here. I just wanted to show you a couple of new products that I bought. And there we go. There's a few sets just to let you have a wee look. I just had a wee order delivered on Friday and I thought I'd share. Good morning, California. Good morning, New Zealand. How funny. It's morning in California and it's morning in New Zealand. Now, you guys probably aren't that far from each other. What ocean have you guys got between you? If you didn't come over the UK, I'm just trying to see if this lighting is fixable. I'm going to take all these stamp sets away because they're just causing glare. So you're in daylight saving. So what time are you at right now, Lani? We're just almost at 6 p.m. here in the UK. And what time are you at, Anne? You're on Monday morning and Lani's on Sunday morning. So guys are almost a day apart. That's so funny, isn't it? It's the Pacific Ocean that's between you, yeah. So yeah, I don't know how wide that is. Right, so you're almost at 11 a.m. So I am 7 hours ahead of you then at the moment. But that's just for a few weeks. Yeah, I see Anne's on Monday morning. And you're at 7 a.m. See, I'm confused already, but you're 7 a.m. New Zealand and Lani's on Monday and Lani's on Sunday morning. See, I'm confused myself. Hi, Karen. Come in. At least you're on the same time zone as me. So, hey, let's have a bit of play. So I thought I've got two products I bought. I just had to have just a little wee order last week. I've got this one, Framed Scenes. I love it. But I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. I have one or two ideas, and I do think that I might use, this won't be today, but just thought when I saw it, because they're small, there's these dies with linked together I haven't actually used. This one, it's essentially a diamond, and this oval. So I'm thinking that they might come into use with framed scenes. So I will play with that, but maybe not today. You never know. You never know. And I have have tags of thanks because I just bought the wee bundle. Look at these little punches. How cool are these? I had to have them. Honestly had to. I do think there's just a bit of overkill on the wrapping here, folks. Whoever was doing these, you've kind of, you know, not really necessary to have double wrapping. We're trying to save the environment, so please, please. Please, please. Yeah, I quite like the reframe sketches, and there's so much detail in them. But yeah, definitely during the week I'm definitely gonna. Today I'm playing with, possibly with backgrounds, so maybe I'll come back and use the framed scenes with the backgrounds that I'm playing with. So the Tags of Thanks stamp set goes with these tiny, I love these punches, these little ones. I just wish they would bring back the corner rounder that they had this size as well. Anywho, so this one makes a slot for ribbon, so that would be handy. You've got 1/8 hole there. That is really handy. And for it to come in the side, I punched, how handy is that? And this like sort of traditional tag hole. A tag hole? I don't know if that's a word, but hey. So there you go. Those 3 tags that will be very useful. So maybe we'll make tags with pictures. You never know. You never know, you never know, you never know. And I've already used I Appreciate You on a video that probably comes to you on maybe Tuesday, I think, with my alphabet series. So have you all started watching my alphabet series? Let me know what you think. Seemed like a good idea at the time anyway. So that's sentiment set that goes with the tags. Now this was interesting to me. I really liked this pattern of friendship set because, you know, you've got bestie, thanks for being the best. Happy birthday. I liked this sentiment. Well, it's got kind of 70s vibe about it, but I also think it would be great for heat embossing. Thinking of you brings a smile to my face. Let's keep in touch. Well, I need to send out to everyone who's ever been my friend. I'm so bad at it. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life. That's, oh, nice. Friends are the family you choose for yourself, and ain't that the truth? Although I am lucky, I do have a wonderful family too, but I do have a huge family of friends as well. So anyway, I got that because it goes with this, and wait till you see this. This is cool, cool. You're liking my alphabet series, good. Yeah, thank you for affirming that. So look at this. Well, it comes in the guise of a die, but it doesn't actually cut anything out. It perforates lots of holes. And just because it was different, Janice had to have it. So we will play with that today. We'll have a look at what that does. We might ink it up. I'm just going to leave that to the side because I have got a bit of play planned here. This I did by, definitely on purpose, the painted stripes. Ain't that cool? Hey Heather, and you come to the madhouse. So I'm going to move the stamp box away because it just causes glare here. So this is going to be a bit inky. So put your penny on, or put your umbrella up. I think I might get a bit wet and messy here. I'm not sure. I just feel that I want to play. So have I got some cards ready? Have I got anything ready? No, I haven't. The sun was shining here, so I got myself out in the fresh air for a while. Right, now I don't know if this is basic white or whisper white. It might, let me have a look. It's basic white. It was given to demonstrators, I think, I don't know if we earned it, but it was given as a gift 2 or 3 years ago, and I just came across the pack. This is, I think it's 5 by 7, and I don't know, is it half an A4? It's beyond me. Let me see. Well, it's 7 that way and 5 that way, so it'll be 5 by 7. So I thought that was just the right size for playing with this stamp. So let's just ink it up and see what happens. We'll start off with just, it's a sort of distinctive stamp, and it's got a kind of a inkiness about it anyway. So it does look where I pulled out girls and boys. Night of Navy has not been being played with enough. It's screaming out for attention. So I cannot cope with this big block. It is a bit my hand span. If you look, we short fat hands and we short fat sausage fingers. Now watch my words. I was nearly a naughty word. So that hurts. It really hurts. So great for you if you have bigger hands than me, but if you haven't, and this can be used this way up. So that's why I've chosen paper that's a bit bigger, and I'm just going to chuck that down. I think I've done that in a video that I filmed today already with something else, but hey, it was another background stamp. Yes, you can use it on your stamping platform. Of course you can. I just want to show other people who don't have stamping platforms other ways. As I say, I did a video just, I think the one that comes out overnight tonight, I'll show you again me using this plate with a large stamp. So what's going to happen here? Da-da-da. That is cool enough on its own, isn't it? Loads of texture there. Love it. So what happens if I remove this? Because I'm going to maybe get my spritzer out in a minute. Not yet. I'm going to do something else. Oh, what a lovely day we've had here in Scotland. I am a bit cold just now because I think I stayed out just a bit too long, and I hadn't put any heating on here in my bedroom, which doesn't get the sun, but we have had a lot of sunshine, and I was out in the garden for quite a wee while. I pluttered and I listened to my audiobook. Yeah, I was listening to something which is a true thing, and it was a bit harrowing, but it was true, and yeah, or based on truth. So I'm glad that I was able to just come and change my mindset back to stamping. So that much the same as I just did, but what if this, I now ink that up again. And put my paper the opposite way. "18 lambs yesterday, Shah." So a busy Saturday, and only one today. Are you a good bit through, or are you just starting? No, you talked about it last week. Shirley, and you come. Hope you've been enjoying the sunshine today. Come on, what do you think? Love that bit there, isn't that lovely? Oh, oh, oh. So we'll ink up it again and get a bit more of the cross spire on that one. Let's see. Right, so I don't even know what way up it was, but I'll just do something, Janice. Just do about there, do you think? Oh, I'll need to have a look at that, Shaz. I don't watch TikTok very often, but for lambs it might be worth it. So there's something we can play with. Night of Navy tartan. Yeah, that's my next step, Karen. So we'll stick with the Night of Navy. We'll do one more with Night of Navy. And then you can tell me what other colour shall I pop in here. I think a nice green. But I have to clean off the Night of Navy properly. Oh, you went to New Hopetoun. Oh, that's just the best place, isn't it? We were there on Monday. Love it. With both your sisters. How lovely, Shirley. That's nice. I'm loving it. So what colour? Come on. Garden green or Lost Lagoon? Okay. Alrighty. I think Lost Lagoon, I think my garden green needs re-inked. But let me just give this a bit of a clean up. Again, because it's difficult for me to hold. Putting in my Stampin' Scrub's not the easiest either. So, got my old cloth here. I've just wiped ink all over. Yeah, it's good fun, Karen. I've no idea what I'm going to do with it, but, you know, do with it I will. There won't necessarily be any finished products today, folks. Sunday's kind of playtime for me. You bought some tulips and violas. Yeah. Did I say Lost Log? Lost Lagoon? What did I say? I don't know what I said. I just lost it. I just lost it. Oh, it was Anne that said Lost Log. Okay. Be typing. Let's not worry about it. We'll no worry about that. This is a sort of checkered kind of day, I think, because you'll see in a minute. And then, of course, we do have another background stamp that's... What is it called? Have we got one that's got... We have, haven't we? I know we've got a embossing folder that's... Oh, see, my head want... I want to do that, but I don't want to do that. Right, so... The brain's not here. Do you know where my brain is? If somebody left their heart in San Francisco, I left my brain there. I've never been, but... Yeah, fat fingers are... I got mine wee sausage fingers. Yeah, we could do that. Surely that's good. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Whoa, what do you think of that then? That's cool, isn't it? Love it. It's sort of tartan-esque. Those colours obviously work very well together. Thank you, Stampin' Up. Oh, and I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's not only a pain in the neck, it's quite painful. Oh, I did a good job of that, didn't I? That looks great. Although they don't match up, there's something quite nice about that one. All right. Oh, thank you, Shirley. Right, so I hear you, Shirley, about the different colours. The only thing is, I would, to get on each stripe different, you'd want to have daubers, I think, to colour each one, and I don't even know where mine are at the moment. And I've just done a video, the one that comes out tomorrow, doing some different colours. But do you know what we could? We could just have a bit of a play here. Seeing as we're gonna have loads to play with. Oh, the markers, yeah, well that's gonna be, and then I have to huff and puff. How much puff do you think I've got? Let's try. I could spritz actually once I did them. Would that work? Because a bit of huffing and puffing over a whole big stamp's a bit much even for this old lady. Right, so have I got a spritzer? Yeah, I have a spritzer, so let's get... So are we going with a nice bright rainbow? Yeah, I'm going to try it. Of course I'm going to try it. That's the whole point of doing a live. Yeah, as being with you guys. So I'm not into... I don't know the rainbow order. I'm just going to do bright colours because I'm not good at all that. I'm just going to bring some brights. You know, all that red and yellow and pink and blue, orange and purple and green. With 2 greens, I think we'll put that one back. What other 2 colours do I need? That'll do. I will try you then. I'll try you. I'm following you. Karen, Mrs. Tilly. Richard of York. These pens are various ages. I have a funny feeling that that one isn't giving a whole lot of... This is one of the old ones. Nice to see you. We're playing with no particular place to go. That's a song, isn't it? Traveling along the myth, isn't it? With no particular place to go. What green have I got? I'm just going to spritz this because I don't have enough Huff and Puff. Right, we've got to yellow. Where am I going? Where have you gone, Karen? No, green. I got to green. B. I should be able to see it now, but blue. Lovely to have you here. Blue, 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 blue. Indigo. Well, I'll just use Berry Burst. That's my version of indigo. Or violet. What? I'm not sure about this indigo and violet thing. I'm just going to have to suck it up and do it. Is indigo more of a purple? These are water-based pens. I'll go with heather for the indigo because it's more of a bluey. Don't forget, everyone, starting on Thursday evening UK time, I have a 24/7 Zoom. I won't be in it 24/7, but I am hosting a 24/7, not 7, for 2 days, I think, maybe for about 48 hours or a bit more than that, maybe certainly into Saturday late. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what I said, actually. That's not in it anymore. Where was I? Yeah, I'm going to be hosting a Zoom, and so if you would like to join in, it's for crafters. It's just to bring your own craft, come in and chat. We will be setting some challenges, but they don't need to be completed with Stampin' Up stuff. It's just an open door thing. This is taking me time, but that's okay. I will be putting the link in my Jazzle Dazzle and Friends Craft Share group. Well, it's there already. I will pin it to the featured bit so that you can find it easily. It's non-stage because we're not going to on stage. Where was I? Right, this is taking me a while, but we're nearly there. 2 more. Let's concentrate, Janice. Yeah, so the link will be available in my Jazzle Dazzle and Friends Craft Share group on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook and you still like to join us, if you email me at janice@jazzledazzlecraft.co.uk, I will answer you and give you the link that way. I just don't want to put it in a very public place like YouTube because, well, there are people that watch YouTube and robots and things that we don't want in our Zoom. I'm not too confident about this daffodil yellow marker. I'm going to pull out my... Will we go for lemon lolly or which do you think? The daffodil delight is... I don't know. Awfully big decisions to make. Crushed curry it is now. And where's the other one? This one. Yeah, I think my daffodil delight is just overused. So yeah. So asked to join Jazzle Dazzle. What What's it called? What's it called? I can't even think straight. Jazzle Dazzle and Friends Craft Share Group. Have I got... I'm going to write it here. And then we'll spritz this and then we'll make a rainbow. But you need to sing it first. Let me hear you singing it. I wonder if I can do it in this. No. That's not wanting to write there. I usually can write on here with these. Jazzle. Dazzle. And. I don't know if it's and. I think it's and. Friends. Craft. Share. Group. Well, it won't say group, but maybe it does. Ask to join anyway. You will need to answer the questions. And that's alcohol, so hopefully that when I put this spritz on here and I've got this paper ready, you could take a screenshot of that in case it goes all wrong when I get the water on here. Okay, because normally when you do with marker pens you go but I'll be going that's too much, let's just spritz it. I'll probably get shut down. It'll be a watery rainbow, but that's cool. Let's just leave that for a moment because I think I might just give it a minute. Do you think this will work, folks? Do you have high hopes? If you were on your own, you wouldn't take that long and you wouldn't try and tell Louise. That's the one. Thank you, Jazzle Dazzle and Friends Craft Share Group. If you look for that on Facebook, ask to join. You will have to answer the questions because I'm not letting in bots and robots and carry on. You know, I don't want any nasties in there. So, and if you've got any friends who you think might want to join, just pop them in that direction. That's cool, isn't it? Thanks, Shirley, for that idea. I love it. Will we do it again? Or will we cut our losses? It's lovely, isn't it? I like it with the watery bit because it, yeah. So we've already done these, Serene. We will be using them as backgrounds. That was it, just the original one. So we've got some backgrounds to play with now. Well, we could do that one again if I work a bit quicker this time, do you think? And then put it on there the other way. You're right. Right, okay, right. Go faster though, Janice. Go faster. Right. Don't talk to me and I'll get on with the job. Talk to each other while I do this. La 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 la. Be good if I could sing, wouldn't it? Oh, and then which other one is it? That one is that same colour. La 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 la. Pumpkin pie. Who likes pumpkin pie? I don't think I've actually ever had pumpkin pie. I've had lots of pies. I don't think I've had pumpkin pie. A pecan pie. Take care, Heather. We'll see you soon. So we will go with the crushed curry. Right, where was it? So there's crushed curry here as well. And then green. Granny apple green, that's one of my fave greens. See how it's looking different? It's because of the different textures on the stamp, which is brilliant. Blue. This is Azure Afternoon I'm using for my blue. And these are just water-based pens. They're Stamp Right markers. They're the same colours as the ink pads. Last one. It's a big one, but last one. Are you okay? Are you in awe? That was a good idea, Shirley. I just was thinking, oh, I need daubers, I don't have them, but you're right, my markers, why did I not think of that? Because I'm just a wee woman and I just don't, we don't all automatically think of things ourselves, and that's where, you know, coming live like this. Look at the hive mind. The hive mind, right. Spritz, where did I put the spritz? When I spritz the last time. You would think that, here it is, it would be at my hand, and it was. I'm just putting things out of reach because I don't want everything wet. Right, it's kind of hard because I want to hold it higher, but I've got a camera in the way, so pick up my hand is going to come up to the camera, but right, okay. Some bits will be watery and some bits won't. This time I'm just going to plonk this. It's a bit dramatic, Janice. I am a drama queen sometimes, especially if I drop things or things don't do what I wanted them to do. It took a while, didn't it? I'm going to just dry that off a bit because, well, just because of the potential for real mess. Okay then, what do you think? See that bit? But if I try to go back, that will just be a mess, won't it? Yeah, that would be too tricky. Well, you know, that'll be a background and that bit will get. That is cool, isn't it? Woohoo! Woohoo! Well, I bet I would have liked that blue, but do you know what? If I'm using that as a background, I probably could put the sentiment or something there. Yeah, I want more than thumbs ups for that. It is pretty. So, do you want to continue playing with this, or, but let's do one where we don't do everything straight. Let's just, I'm just going to leave that there like that, and am I going to put another colour in here? Well, we just push the Night of Navy stamps. I wonder if we go, yeah, there's loads we can do. You think, oh yeah, there's a stamp set and yeah, you can make lines with it. But actually, you can do more than you think. This is inking the whole thing up. I'll maybe show you something in a minute. I'm going to still add a bit of wet. Ombre would work too, you're right. Ombre, ombre. Ombre, ombre, you've got everything, but what about a bit of diagonals? And then I'm not actually gonna, I'm just gonna change the direction. I think I'm gonna, I don't remember what I just did that, didn't I? So if I just do, well, that's just the same, go that way. All I've done is add wet and not a lot more colour, so I don't know what will happen. But if I don't try, I won't know either. Okay, ombre next, girls, before I put this one away. I'm just picking up all the extra ink here because you never know. Little bits of this. Yeah, it's not quite what I was looking for, but just let me just do this one more time. I think I'll do a blue ombre in a minute. I just want to think that was like that. I just want to do something. I'm just playing with this because I didn't particularly like it. It's just, it's a bit messy, but then, you know, if you're doing something grungy, that's got a lot of depth to it. Okay, right, okay. So, let's just wipe that off a bit. Yeah, I can die cut that. You're right. It'll be used for something or other. Strips are fun, and you can, you know, you can cut them out, do lots of things. Now the other thing, I will do the ombre, but the other thing I was going to show you is if you're doing a one sheet wonder and you just want a little bit of the background texture, you don't have to use a block. You don't need to have, see, because this is sticky, you can stick it on your fingers. Sometimes I just kind of roll it up a wee bit. So you just, like that, rock it in the ink, and then you kind of just rock it in places. Do you know what I mean? And then you can go in. And it's just given a very haphazard type of background. So you can just play. Just little bits of it. So there. And that gives you a completely different grungy look. And then we're going to do ombre, just and then I want to play with that dye as well, and then obviously later in the week I'll maybe make something with it all. You can do that with a lot of the background stamps. So that one there that I just did, I can then go in with like a big floral stamp in the spaces. Even sticking with the same colour scheme. So just, oh, my seat's done that. Do you know that when you've got a very old desk chair and the the gas just escaped. It didn't escape from me, it just escaped from my seat and I went down all of a sudden. So just this, I'm not going to continue this just now, but just to show you that you could then go in, even just sticking with the same, so you could be doing a monochrome. You see? So you could continue with that. And I'm just showing you ideas, show myself ideas as they come to me. And that's the beauty of just taking some time to just play and come up with something with every stamp. You don't need to own every stamp. I keep telling myself that. I'm not listening. Right, ombre, ombre, ombre. Okay, so, right, navy, misty moonlight. Or blueberry bushel can be first. And boho blue, because you're leaving us soon. That's enough, isn't it? Or, I know a better way to do ombre. Let's use the ink pads because it'll be better. Somebody put these away for me. I'm just going to use the ink pads. What one's that? Is that blueberry? The markers will take too long. Right, blueberry, you're nice and bright. How do we get from blueberry? Do we go azure? I want to end up at boho. I don't know about this. Where'd it go? Where's my knife of navy? Oh, just do that, Janice. It won't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to just have a wee look at this. See, I never know if blueberry's darker than night and navy simply because it's strong. But do you know what? Let's just see. I'm going to take this guy out of the way. You're out of the game. I'm just going with the 3 actually. Now, because I don't want to pollute my boho blue, I'm doing it that way. Pollute it. Usually I use the lightest colour first and work to the darker, but I didn't because I'm not so bright today. Do you want it wet or dry? Might as well use wet Sunday and we're making a mess. It's unfortunate, Shirley, that YouTube has a lag, and I've already done it when you came in with your, and I can do another one. We're just playing, guys. No particular place to go. So it's not quite ombre, but it's good. Going different directions, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Right, so I've given you enough to start playing. Now all these ideas you're coming up with now, you could use them. Look at that. The mat is good for clearing up as soon as it gets wet. Yeah, it is a bit like denim-y, isn't it? You're so right, Serene. I've no idea what I'm going to do with any of it. But I've just had a good wee playtime. And so... you could, I mean, you could even have a butterfly cut out. You could do all sorts. Look, there's so many bits to play with. We can cut these. There's, you know, there's several cards out of this lot. But I'm going to put that to the side because I wanted to show you this die as well. And I kind of, well, I've got inks out, wanted to ink the die too. Because I'm messy like that. I wanted to do it while I had mess out, to be truthful. So actually this is, yeah, nearly 15 centimetres, 14 and a half-ish centimetres. So I have a half a sheet of, what's that? Basic white. Yeah, I'm going to do it dry to let you see just what it does if you just pop it through. So if we put it, well, everything's on the shake now. We just put it through like this. I'll need to cut myself another couple bits, or maybe not. I might just use the rest of that pattern I have there. Let me see just what happens. Here it's like an embossing die. So it almost gives you like a Regency stripe, isn't it? I like it. So it's just basically puncturing the holes. Now that's got a real texture on the back, so you could play with ink on that. You're making brunch. What are we having for brunch today? So if we were to put some ink on here, what's going to happen? I've got blueberry here because I know it's quite juicy. I'm very carefully just tapping because I don't want to make holes in my ink pad. Of course, I should have done that off there, but hey, it's me. It's me, girls and boys, it's me. Oh, 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 oh. And she just puts her elbow in the ink pad. Just as well you can't see all that's happening here. Right. I'm going to put that down because you've just had your dinner while I've been working here. See? So you've got on that side, it's the ink has, it's quite cool. And then what would happen if I put that down, ink this up again. I know it's interesting because I haven't had a die like this to play with. I'm not saying there haven't been any. Look at me, I'm really getting in a mess now. But what I'm thinking is if I put this time in the opposite direction, maybe wipe that before I have a calamity. Can you feel the calamity coming? I close the ink. you're going to have breakfast and it's supper time here really, or dinner time, whatever way you look at it. But I had tea today instead of, normally I have dinner on a Sunday, which would be after I've done my live. If I have my meal earlier, I call it tea. Same difference. It's a meal. Not even a meal. Oh, that's not good. Didn't quite drop it. It was the plate thing came down. So what do you think? That's interesting, isn't it? So that has gone from what was just like a very, very nice Regency stripe, and I've done it in both directions. Now, I almost think that that would tear then like postage stamps. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I think you'd be able to tear that as well. I'm not going to just now. I'm going to put all that just to get cleaned up. I'm going to clean up a wee bit so we can have a look at what we've got, and then we'll have to have a think. It has got a sort of tartanesque feel to it, hasn't it? I wanted to just look at the back of this as well, because I think again I'll go with something lighter just to let you see, or even the back of this one because it's already inky. As if you went to what I would say is the debossed side. Now very careful here because you could easily damage your ink pad, so I'm skipping over it. You have to be very light if you don't want paper tears or paper cuts through your ink pad. So yeah, it's giving you different. I've did something brighter. Yeah, I could use a blending brush, you're right, Karen. Just using the brighter colour there just to let you see the effects you could achieve. And then if we used my brushes, I'm promising them a good wash. They're kind of, so here's one that I've been using with Blueberry Bushel. We'll take the back of this. I don't think much would happen on the front of it because I'll just show you just at the edge here. You just, let's smooth this side, but if you go to that side, that's not, because the brush goes down into the deboss level as well. I think it's the level of the ink pad, but just be very, very careful. I don't want letters of complaint if you've spoiled your ink pad, because it is quite a rough surface. But I quite like that effect. Whereas if you do it on this side, okay, you get your skiffs, and it helps show up the texture, but it's not quite as effective. It's nice and smooth, and you know, you won't harm your ink pad, but that's much more dramatic, isn't it? And then you can go that way too. As I say, do be very gentle. You don't want to rip your ink pad. I would say that it has roughed up the edge there, so there's a warning to you. If you don't want to rough up your ink pads, don't do it. Do this then, you know, add ink onto the plate before you put it through your machine. So that, I liked actually just the plain effect of this too, but you know, I'm just showing you different ways that you can play with this. And yes, you can get colour on it with your brush. Just gives you, it's all different things that you get. But what I was thinking, that if you wanted to do this, we do have these, which, have I got them in here? We have ink, like empty ink spots. What do you call them? These white ones. Oh, I just found a pack of zinnia seeds in there. That's interesting. Might need to plant them. So yeah, we do have stamping spots, and if you had the re-inker for these, then you know, you're not damaging a huge big ink pad, and then you could do that sort of fun thing. They are a bit stiff, but you would still be able to get some kind of fun from them. What's the time? 5 minutes? Well, I just quickly fill one and see. They are stiffer because they're not, they're sort of got foam and then a kind of padding at the top. So where's my, Regals. I've got a blueberry bushel here. Let's just, I don't want anyone coming to me and saying, you've damaged my ink pad because I did what you showed me. Everything I do comes with a warning. Because I like to play. And if I break my own toys, I break my own toys, but I don't want to break yours. Because Mum did say you shouldn't break other people's toys. I know that's not really socially acceptable. So these wee ink spots are fab fun. So my fingers are fab fun. So then this one, let's see what that, yeah, look. And I haven't given that ink time to soak in, but look, that effect is cool. Yeah, do that, folks. Don't drag your foam if you've got one of these. And even if you only got one of these, I could wash that out and then use another colour another day, but you know, treat yourself to a wee pack of them. They're in the annual catalogue. The order number is 141822. Fill it up and play. Look. Easily amused when you're feeling blue. I think I must be having a bit of a blue face here today. That won't surprise any of you. Right, so let's just tidy up, bring this to a conclusion, because I think Barry and Jay might be on. I've not checked, but I think they might be. And I think they'll be heading for Strasbourg soon, within the next day or two. And so will you, Serene. But don't forget, everyone, I have my non-stage Zoom happening. Check in on JazzleDazzle and Friends Craft Share group on Facebook. Ask to join, answer the questions first. What's your fave? Do you like the rainbow one? That was a great idea, Shirley, thank you. And I think that, you know, that's going to be used fairly soon. I think they'll all get used. So there you have loads of backgrounds. Yet again, Janice has boxes of backgrounds. She uses some of them, but not all. But they're there to play. And sometimes my ladies on a Thursday get a whole pile of my bits and bobs. Yeah, I'm still Mrs. Inky Fingers. You look beautiful manicured and she just covers her hands in ink. But hey. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining me this happy Sunday. Let's just have a look. As I say, no finished product, but lots of backgrounds to play with. And we'll chop them up and see what happens. I'm loving this die. It's something different. Look. Cool. Please play. Please play, but don't destroy your foam pads, folks. Keep them. They're, things like that are too expensive to destroy them. I probably have just damaged the edge of that one, but I learned from it, and that's the only way you do find out. See, my desk didn't get any tidier. So thanks, everyone. I really appreciate you coming and sharing. And if it wasn't for going live, I wouldn't have thought of half of these things, especially the rainbow idea. Thank you, Shirley, for putting that in my head. And thanks all for your encouragement. Yeah, you just like me to get messy, but that's okay. We've got soap and water. We're very privileged here. So take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday or Monday, my friends in New Zealand. Enjoy Monday. I'm not quite ready for Monday yet. Bye. Go see Matuso Crafts. They'll be coming on now. Bye. Can't get out. Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the door? I've got ink on my face. Well, hey. As long as I've got a smile on my face too, that's all that matters. Thank you so much if you made it to the end. Do you know the way out? Because I don't. Bye.